world. This is JWP, J-Ward Primo Beats, coming to you live from my home studio. For around 20 years, I've been mixing and mastering music, rapping, songwriting, recently started singing, along with everything else that goes with music production, such as graphic design, editing, photo editing, video editing, and for around 15 years, I've been making my own plugins and synth edit. Check out my website, jwpsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. My Twitch, JWP stream, Facebook, JWP Meta, YouTube at JWPTube. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my Patreon, JWP Patreon. That's with 2 P's. There's exclusive content there for making your own audio plugins and synth edit. My GoFundMe, JWP Fund, or my PayPal, jwpmas@gmail.com. Likes, comments, subscribes, follows, whatever makes you click are appreciated. I'll be continuing along, remixing, remastering some of my older beats in FL Studio. Specifically, this one is called Sinith Part 2. And once last I left off, I was sort of at that mastering stage here, and I'm just getting into the final compressor. And you'll toss this around. So where's this at? Okay, so I brought it into -16, which is the engagement point here, -16. Now I can start pushing. I'm just gonna open one of the older ones because I want to double check where things are expected to sit. I think it was 2.5. 2.5-ish, like 2.5 boosts, so 18. Yeah, let's find out here. It's Statco, I suppose. Then battery here, so there's one. That's to bring it to engagement, and there's 1.5, so 1.5-ish. So this is engagement, and then add another one. Full, and then another one. Somewhere, I have to sort of figure this one out. All right. Honestly, that doesn't sound very good at all. Way too much boosting. Yeah, I feel like that's too much compression, definitely. So a lot less. Yeah. There. Feels a little better. Now I can do this part here. More driving here. Much. I need more volume. I feel like it doesn't need much for this one. So I'm gonna go with that. And then I gotta drop it a little bit, right? Just to give some room for ozone. Ooh, I don't even know what that was. New tone? I don't think so. Probably gonna have to redo this again. I am kind of tired today, so my ears aren't very rested, and that's really loud. Let's bring it down about here. It's like so little wiggle room, but it's not playing the whole thing, right? Listen to more than just that. Ugh. The kick sounds like a fart. It's like a little quick squeaky fart. Alright, so let's pull that out a little bit. Saturator. Is it after? Must be after, right? Post. Maybe 33%. Full blast again. Maybe it's just too loud. 7.5 here. It's a little better, I suppose. Okay, but it's sitting here. That's fine. Everything else. I think I liked it better at 3.3 because it just blended better. Okay, so this is 9. This is 3.3. What does that sound like on the small speakers? Still got to be able to hear that kick. Right? Yeah, it's awesome. I don't know. Not really feeling like there's much difference in around this area. So I'm gonna crank it and just see what I get here. Another boost. Just to get some contrast, because I can't feel any difference. Okay. So it's just really blaring. That's what to watch out for. It's quite clean here, and then I bring in the compressor. Everything seems to get turned down. So it's quite hot. Everything's really hot. Let's see what that looks like without. Yeah, everything's quite hot. It's not bad. It's not too bad. My hats are a little much. Let's bring those down a bit. Better. So was it just a compressor doing that or what? I guess so, eh? Is it the right setting? I mean, it must be. Oh, it's turned up. I don't like what that gain does. That gain is like broken or something. I was wondering why it sounded weird. Okay, reset this. There we go. That sounds a little better. And I can see now these levels are a bit more different. Okay. Okay, again, I need contrast again here. But not with that. I just need to know, like, what's going on here. I wish I had the old version. I guess I do have the old version. So I'm gonna have to dox myself by looking at the help manual. Help. I think I can just F1 from here. And then F1. No. No F1. Help. No. Really? No help? Alright then. Okay, so compressor. Okay, so gain controls the amount of gain to be added or subtracted from the compressed output signal, right? After compression, or to control the amount of limiting, or to control the amount of limiting. What do you mean? Control the amount of limiting? Whatever. Just like, I don't know, it's broken. I feel like it's broken, or it is actually controlling some sort of limiting function, I guess. So when you're boosting it, you're pushing the limiter up. And then what is it? A whole separate, ADSR? Like it anyway. What is this? Okay. I was just looking at those numbers and I was like, what's this even doing? Okay. This is the one I want here. All right, so I'm blasting it right now. In contrast. I'm just gonna go with 7.5. Like I said, I'm kind of played out, so got an idea of what I'm looking for, but not really the greatest idea. Okay, so this guy down 3. Okay, and that should be enough for Ozone to do something. Bring in Maximus and Toad. Maximus is supposed to be after Toad. Ozone do its thing here. So the best changeover is here-ish. Yeah, it's a bit of both, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I selecting here? Bar, right? I think I want more of this. Be less of everything, right? Yeah, something like that, I suppose. So go ahead and run Mastering Assistant. I usually go streaming, right? Hi. Let's let it run. Even on? Doesn't sound like it's doing anything. Oh, there it is. There it is. Ugh. Okay. So as usual, I don't use any of this other stuff. I'm just going to turn it off. Looking at what it's doing. Yeah, no, I don't use any of that. I'm just going to turn it off. I do use this stuff, so 1.5 and then negative 13.5. And then I got to let it run through the whole thing. So the dither is on already. I'm just going to close everything, unselect this area here, and just let it run. Get the volume balance at the volume area. Put that on. Balance is out. Oh man. Yeah. Learn and go. letting that run. I'm just listening to the different kinds of releases that are on the synths and stuff. The bass sounds like it's a little overpowering. However, this is just this test, right? In the field is probably going to sound way different. I find that the lead instruments seem to like gain lots of presence in the field. So I'm going to leave them low, focus on the bass, the main part anyway. I bet after, once I switch to like my laptop speakers or small speakers, that bass will probably be like non-existent almost and it's barely hanging on. Those rhythms and leads always sort of jump to the front. But I do feel they are a little weak. Everything else feels all good. Okay. So zone should be done. It should have a level for me here. I turn that off. Negative 5.7. Everything else is good. I'm just going to test the small speakers again because I want to hear that bass in action against the leads. Turn this off. The bass is way up. But it's done. I'm gonna field test it before I do anything else to it. This is sort of the first pre-cut anyway. Coming along, probably like maybe 2 more pre-cuts. Get a wave here. Pre-cut. Let's put a name on this here. This here. Okay, save and dithering off. 16-bit, full song, and go. So I'll probably not sure what to do as far as what's next. I know I'll do RX, but as far as like changing to a different beat, I want to look at Dyna Detonate again because I found the bass is really nasally, and I have a short list of things that can be looked at in it. But I do have to start a new stream, right? These headphones are just making me look like a goof. However, yeah, I might have to start a separate stream for that. Probably be best. Perhaps I'll just keep the stream running and I'll just sort of punch in, punch out. So sort of an ear break in between, and yeah. Just waiting for this to finish rendering out. And it's almost done, so there's no point in throwing up a BRB. So far, way behind schedule. Hopefully this momentum will keep going and I can keep just cutting the next couple tracks, next couple albums. Because I do have at least like 7 albums to do, and the momentum is a little bit on the slow side. I should really consider making that, what's it called? Auto thing? Not auto, but like a reverse boost and cut for the compressor. What am I looking for here? Synth per 2. This is first cut. Of course, the bass is overpowering. Let's do the module chain thing. Did I have the... Okay, that's off. Just making sure Morphit was off. And so I'll run this. Again, chopping down the spectrum to a MP3 range. I lose a lot of top end. And then optimize the phase. And then loudness control to put it back. And then normalization just to louden it out for myself. And then I want foobar to get the move those here and then here and there. Precuts and part 2 somewhere here. This, no, I want the MP3. I didn't save an MP3. Okay, so that's done. I just want to, it didn't look like it did anything. Yeah, it did. Okay. Just looking. Yeah, okay. Why? So that's cutting the spectrum, phase optimization, loudness control, and then normalization. So export MP3 256. Okay. And just right there is fine. Then head over to foobar, back to Precut, looking for this file here, MP3. Part 2, Sinith. Should be done. Just going to close this, say no. Fix that. Right click this and say properties, replay gain, tools, scan track gain, apply, and I was already in properties. Artist name. That's Weeds. Album artist, and then album title. That's Dope Pro. All right, so that's it for that. That's ready to go to my phone for field testing, and yeah. Check out my website, jwpsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. My Twitch, JWP stream, Facebook, JWP Meta, YouTube at JWPTube. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my Patreon. JWP Patreon, that's with 2 P's. There's exclusive content there for making your own audio plugins and synthetic. My GoFundMe, JWP Fund, or my PayPal, jwpmas@gmail.com. Likes, comments, subscribes, follows, whatever makes you click are appreciated. Thanks for watching. Until next time.